Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how you can buy a supercar at 21 years old. So this is my Audi R8. I picked it up about 2 or 3 months ago and it's incredible. And I bought my first Porsche at 20 years old. So last year had a Miami blue Porsche and then I sold the Porsche and got an Audi R8. So I know a thing or two about manifesting cars and manifesting material possessions into your life, which once you break it down, it's not very hard, okay? And that is one thing I will say is, if you have a goal, the first thing you need to do when you have that goal is reverse engineer the exact steps that you need to take to get there and reverse engineer the numbers behind what you actually need to do to get there. So I'm going to give you a tour of the car so you can see it, and then we'll have a quick chat about some different routes you can take to manifest one into your life. But, you know, I didn't start with money, okay? My family are not wealthy, okay? I'm the first person in the Dimitriades name to have a supercar, and I've achieved it by 21. And I've positioned myself in the right vehicle, so we'll jump into it. For now, we'll show you the car. So let's show you the R8. So we have it in grey. I'm not sure what the exact grey is called, but it looks awesome, and I'm actually looking to potentially getting it wrapped Miami blue or a similar shade to Miami blue. My last car, the Porsche I had, was Miami blue and it was awesome. So we have black wheels, we have a carbon fiber spoiler, we have a nice custom plate, V10 not gonna lie. We have blacked out badges here, which just a subtle bit of coolness. And we have carbon fiber, we have black wheels again. It just looks awesome. And then we have the boot, so I'll show you the boot as well. So the boot's in the front, we have the V10 engine in the back actually. So if you show the V10 engine, so this is the same engine as the Lamborghini, which is pretty awesome. So I actually raced a Lamborghini Performante in this thing, and the cars are identical. The engine is quite literally identical, so it was a fun race. So here we have the boot. So you got the nice grille there, so it's like a black grille with grey on it, which is pretty awesome. And then we open the boot. So it's a pretty small boot. I'm looking to go to France and travel Europe in it very soon. So not that much space. That's the one problem with, obviously, it's a 2-seater. So we have cigars because you never know when you need a cigar. And we got my girlfriend's stuff right there, and a nice boot, which is pretty awesome. And it just looks cool, feels cool. One of the biggest benefits you can get out of driving a nice car, you know, aside from just having a cool car, is the confidence that comes with it. You know, when you're driving a car that is literally cooler than 99% of other people's cars, you know, you just operate out of a level of confidence which most people don't operate in. And your image and how you perceive yourself is one of the most important things. So I like to dress nice. I wear nice watches as well, you know, a Rolex, and I just like to feel good, because when I feel good, you know, I act well. I make the right decisions. I'm a high frequency. I attract more people into my life. There's really no net negative to investing into your image. It's really one of the pillars of success, and you have to focus on all the pillars of success to really achieve success. You know, there's no point having a few million quid in the bank if you're overweight and you don't look good. So despite what many people may say, investing into your image and how others perceive you, but more importantly, how you perceive yourself and the confidence that comes with that, is a worthy investment. So this car costs me, so it's £1,400 per month for the actual car itself, £6,500 per year for the insurance, because I'm 21 years old, they spike insurance up, but that's not too bad. And then it's 5.2 litre engine, and I drive it around in sports mode pretty much the whole time with the sport exhaust on. So it's about £100 every 3 to 4 days on petrol, which from a petrol perspective is a lot of petrol, but that's the whole fun of it. And again, where the confidence comes from is the fact that you're driving something that no one else can drive. So you'll make the actions that no one else takes because of that confidence. Your self-image is super important, okay? And you have to invest your resources into your image and into just becoming the best version of yourself. So despite what people think, the confidence that this car gives me pays me well over the amount that I've paid for it and do pay for it on a monthly basis. So yes, I finance it. There's no point in me forking out the money to buy a car like this cash. Complete waste of money. I take the money that I would have bought it cash with, and I invest that back into other assets, so my cash flow and businesses, my personal brand, and that income there is going to pay me way more than the small amount of money that I have to pay per month. This is the cockpit, which is awesome. And one thing you've got to do as well when you get a supercar, or when you get a nice car, you've got to get a nice watch as well. I have a very, very big passion for watches. I see watches really as a symbol of progress and a symbol of resilience and a symbol of your drive. You know, you buy a Rolex not to tell the time. You buy a Rolex to tell others that your time is valuable. So when I'm driving the car, I see my watch. So this, for context, is £30,000, this Rolex. It's a day-day, it's a presidential day-day watch. And this is, for me, a symbol of progress. It's a symbol of who I'm becoming and who I've become and all of the challenges that I've overcome during this process. So I always have that left hand on the steering wheel. I got it cleaned for the video as well, so it's nice and clean, the car. It's always looking pretty clean anyway. You will notice on this car, so there is nothing here. Most cars have a little bit where you can like fiddle with the radio, but everything is done here. So that's pretty cool. You've got a couple different modes. So you've got dynamic mode, which is the sport mode, and then you've got this race mode here, which is my favorite mode, which is awesome. But I don't drive in the performance mode too much. I normally drive in the sport mode. The performance mode, it's all manual, so it's paddle shifts, and it's just gangster. So that's the cockpit. We're gonna go on a drive now, so I'm gonna show you how it drives, how much fun you can have in a supercar, and I'm gonna tell you how I got it. And more importantly than that, I'm going to share some insight into how you can get one. There is truly no limit to what you can achieve in life. We live in the most abundant period of humanity, and the opportunities in this period are completely limitless. If you position yourself in the right vehicle to succeed, do not listen to the people around you who are not in the position that you want to be in. You have to study success, and you have to define what success is to you. Once you've defined what success looks like and you've put it on paper and you have goals in place, then go and find those people that have achieved what you're looking to achieve and infiltrate their network, or pay them to mentor you, or ask questions. Be curious. Never be afraid of asking successful people questions, because successful people understand that everyone starts out in the same place, and this knowledge isn't like, we don't try and keep it in, we share it. Okay, and we want to share it with as many people as humanly possible. That's why I'm creating this video. I'm not holding back any information. There's nothing that you could ask me that I would hold back from you. Okay, and most people who are successful, they're open books, and they'll never judge you for asking. Okay, and really is your only opportunity to win. So let's go for a drive and enjoy. So we'll take you for a spin. Now, if it's shaky, it is because it's quite a bumpy car. That's the one thing. You're very low down, but you know what? That's the fun part as well. Being low down, feeling the roads, and just zooming. So let's go for a spin. Now, if you wondered why there was no front number plate, the front number plate actually fell off the car as well, which is unfortunate. Let's go to a fast road. We'll show you what this weapon has got. So the top speed is 206 miles per hour on this car. I think it goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds or 3.1 seconds. It's one of those two. It's rapid. You don't notice the difference between like 2.9 or 3.1. It's the Sport, so it's the V10 Plus. It's like the Sport equivalent of the Audi R8, which is awesome. And yeah, let's get rolling. It might be a little bit shaky. But that's where you get the engine, baby. And you brake. Now, another benefit of having this car is that the brakes are the best brakes out of all the cars, all right? Unless you're pulling up next to a Lamborghini, your brakes are better, okay? Because they have the same 8 brakes as the Lamborghini, so very safe. The wheels are literally glued to the ground, okay? You can go around a corner like triple the speed of any other car, and you ain't skidding. And if in a car in front of you emergency brakes, if you notice it, you will stop way before them. Now, the one problem with that is that if you have to emergency brake, and I haven't had to do this fortunately, but if I emergency brake and there's a car behind me, because my brakes are so much better than theirs, they will go into the back of me almost guaranteed, because if it's just a regular car, they will not be able to stop in time compared to the speed I can stop at. That's the only negative, but you know, I hope and pray that I don't ever need to emergency brake. Fortunately, I haven't needed to. So in terms of how you can get yourself an Audi R8 or a Lamborghini or Ferrari or any car really that you want, it starts with reverse engineering exactly how to get it. And I like to do that mathematically. So as mentioned earlier, the car is £1,400 for the actual car, $6.5 grand per year for the insurance, and about £100 every 3, 4, 5 days for petrol. So if you add that all up and divide it, it works out about £2,500 per month, £2,500 per month. Okay, so that's what we need to earn, £2,500 a month, and we need to have that spare in a way that if you spend it, it doesn't really matter, okay? So let's go another step further and work out how much £2,500 per month is every day. So 2,500, I've got the calculator out, 2,500 divided by 30 is £83. So £83.30 is how much you need to earn every single day to get this car. Now, it's gone from it being your dream car and everyone in life telling you, supercars, they're only for the rich or they're not attainable, to all you need to do is get £83.33 a day. Now, in terms of how you can actually get £83.30 a day, there are so many different routes you can take. We live in such an abundant time with so much opportunity. Now, you're not going to save your way there. Okay, so if you have a business right now, or if you have a job, or whatever you're doing, do not think that you're just going to try and save your way to £2,500 a month. It doesn't work like that, okay? And people with money don't operate in the realm of saving. They operate in the realm of earning and multiplying their wealth. So you don't need to save £83.30 a day. You need to earn £33.30 every single day extra, okay? Now, when it comes to actually doing that, it starts with a cash flow business. You need a cash flow business and you need to position yourself in the right vehicle. Now, the right vehicle is online. We have access through social media, through our phones, through our laptops, to billions and billions of people they're literally on there scrolling on social media every single day. There's billions of users on social media actively using every single day, and we literally have access to them. So knowing that we have access to them, what we've got to do is firstly create attention and understand how to garner attention using social media. Okay, attention is a currency, because with attention, what you can do is monetize that attention, essentially make money off the people that actually see you and know who you are, whether it be your product or your service. So you come up with a product. Now, you could have a service-based business, or you could have a physical e-com store. So I've made £2.8 million as of the time of recording this in e-commerce, so I'm selling physical products, and I don't have to buy these products up front. I don't even have to see the products up front. I have a manufacturer in China who sends the products directly to the customer, and they only send the products to the customer once I've made the sale, and I only pay for the product once I've made the sale. So from a risk perspective, very, very low risk. And that's physical e-com. But this principle applies to all online businesses, and there's so much opportunity with so many different industries and so many different niches. Now, what you can do is you create your product, you create your service. You then market it through social media using content, okay, and various different marketing strategies to grab that attention. Now, once you've learned how to grab and garner attention, this currency, you now need to know how to monetize that attention and make money from those people, which you could do primarily through building a website and charging, or building a funnel, or booking in sales calls. However you monetize that attention, and there you go, you have a business that makes money. It's so simple, and there's billions of people, and making £83.30 a day is the most simple thing on the planet. And once you learn this, you'll be set for life. So In terms of actual business models that you can start, so physical e-com is where I've made most of my money. It's such a great business model. You can literally start an e-com business for next to nothing, 3 to 5K. And that's literally all you need to start a business, combined with the right strategy, okay? Where this is where you get a mentor, for example. So the people who I mentor work on a one-on-one basis with to build their businesses. They literally kill it. I've taken countless, well, hundreds of people from zero or a few £1,000s a month in e-commerce to well over £10,000 a month in profit. I've taken businesses from around 10, 20, 30K a month, and I've taken them to over 6 figures a month, okay? And that's because we have a team, we have a network, and everybody in our team is essentially winning. And what we do is we provide the exact systems, processes, and solutions to get there, okay? And I basically work with the mentees literally one-on-one, and I'm there every single step of the way through building, growing, and scaling their online e-commerce businesses. So that's going to shortcut your path to success. Hiring some form of mentor who's proven to be good and win in the vehicle in which he's teaching, of course it's a shortcut to success. And you're going to save countless hours, and you're going to save countless boatloads of money, essentially. So yeah, physical e-com's fantastic. Now, other areas of opportunity, I see so much opportunity, and I'm sure we all know it, AI, massive. And I would love to see an AI integration business or an AI growth partner business where you go to businesses who are doing well, and you have a product which is to do with AI, and you use AI and AI automations to solve problems for business owners. So whether you use AI to completely automate the customer service of an e-commerce business, and you have this product that completely automates for them, and you charge them a monthly fee for that, that would be incredible, for example. And there's thousands of different ways you could use AI, infiltrate business owners' businesses, solve problems for them, and monetize off the back of it. You'd need a brand, and you'd need to be able to market your business and garner that attention and close them. That's a fantastic approach. You can help business owners grow from a marketing perspective. So you could get in touch with e-commerce business owners, and you could use your skill set that you've developed and have, and your expertise to work alongside them, whether it be as a consultant, as a growth partner, to help them grow their businesses. Fantastic way to earn money. And then you charge them a nice high monthly fee, and you make money, they make money, everybody wins. And so a lot of people have this false misconception that in business, someone wins and someone loses. And that is such a bad representation of how successful business is done. You know, you sell a product or service that solves a problem for the consumer or for the business that you're selling it to. Okay, so they pay you money, which is just a form of energy, and in return, you deliver them the solution to their problem, and as a consequence, their problem is solved and they're happier as well. And that's how business is. And that's how you should conduct your business. Everything's to do with ethics and delivering a great product that you believe in and that actually provides value. Okay, so do not think that, you know, the buyer is the loser and the seller is the winner just because the seller makes money. No, there's a reason that someone buys something, and it's 9 times out of 10 to solve a problem. And once that problem is solved, their life is literally a better life. And as a byproduct of them having a better life, they're better to everyone else around them, and everyone's happier. So yeah, you can help e-commerce businesses grow from a marketing perspective. Now, if you don't have the experience to do that, because if you're just starting out, you're probably not going to have the experience to do that, then the best way to get that experience is going to be starting your own e-commerce business and literally building a company from the ground up where you work at every single part of the business, you learn it, and you have that skill for the rest of your life. And if you're looking to learn how to do that, just get in touch with me, and I can literally, if we're a good fit, introduce you to the right person, provide you access to the right community, or potentially work with you on a one-on-one basis. Or as I mentioned, I will literally work with you building, growing, and scaling your e-commerce business, the entire process. Of course, it does come at an investment. Nothing's free in life. But I win, you win. That's how the life works. That's how business works. Now, you could also help personal brands grow their businesses. You can help any business that you want build and grow their business, and you can charge a monthly fee for that. So that's a fantastic way to do it. Okay, you could start luxury fashion design. That's a business you could start. You could get into creative directing and work with different online businesses to help them improve their creative side of their business. You could do video editing if you're just starting out. You could do affiliate marketing. There's so much opportunities, and you don't want to get shiny object syndrome and just think that, you know, I've got to try lots of different opportunities to find what works. What you've got to do is find a vehicle that resonates with your values. So for me, it's ecom, because I can do it from anywhere in the world. Runs 24/7. I can make unlimited money as long as I have the right approach, and I love it, and it's fun, and I use all of these skill sets that I learned to apply to other businesses. Okay, so let's take e-commerce for example. You want to start e-commerce. You find a product, you learn how to sell it, and you sell it, and you make money. And if you want to shortcut this, you hire a mentor, and if they're the right mentor, they work through the whole process alongside you. And if you commit, and if you persist, and if you're willing to take risk, you will win. It's very, very simple. So the point is, making enough to buy this car is extraordinarily easy. Okay, I'm gonna say it's easy. It's 83 pounds per month. So never ever limit yourself. Do not listen to the people around you who are not in the position you want to be in. You know, if you're looking to become healthy and create a physique that you're proud of, you're not going to take advice from a fat person. But for some reason, people know that and understand that, but they don't apply in other areas. You know, they're listening to their parents who are not wealthy or not rich or haven't got a cash flowing business about how you should conduct your career and what you do. Okay, but this is what you have to do, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you derived value from this video. I hope it motivated you to show what's possible. As mentioned, I'm 21 years old. I have had a Porsche last year, and the next year after that I bought a Audi R8, and I'm looking at next year buying a Ferrari, which is going to be cool. Well, that's for another video. And the point is, you know, you can achieve anything, and you're in my network, you're in my circle, and our circle and our network. So one thing I urge you to do is introduce yourself to myself. I can introduce you to people who can provide you information to get you from where you are right now to where you want to be. And all it takes is taking action and having the initiative and having the proactivity to actually do so. Goodbye.